Last time on Dragon Ball NXT, the next round of the Neo Budokai begins. On one side is the precocious and excitable Ruko, while the other is occupied by the mysterious and masterful Jackie Chun, who takes an early lead by laying out the younger Saiyan almost immediately. However, Ruko summons up a well of potential from within themselves and presses the offensive with a ferocious proton charge attack. But even this was not enough to overcome Jackie Chun's fighting prowess, who met the flashy attack with a simple but devastating counterattack, ending the fight while proclaiming she could not fold until she had faced another opponent. A statement that seemed to be directed at Axel. When the next round began, it was Nymph who took to the ring, standing across from Aspa, a fighter the team wasn't familiar with. However, it turned out that Aspa was one of Nymph's previous proteges, whom the Neo-Tuffle had grown tired of in pursuit of a more perfect candidate. And now, Aspa was out for revenge. Despite using a variety of deadly and lethal techniques, Nymph was able to outdo her previous associate's tactics. But as the match came to a close, Aspa's eyes glowed a sickly green, and upon impact with one of Nymph's kicks, exploded in the middle of the ring. This sparked an immediate upset in the crowd, as from their perspective, Nymph had just obliterated her opponent. An investigation was now underway, and while Fava made to prepare for his next match, and with Nymph confined until more answers could be found, it's now up to Flambe and Axel to determine what caused this latest turn of events, find out who or what was behind it, and what their motivations might be, in an attempt to clear Nymph's name. What terrible secrets will our heroes discover in the search for the truth? Find out on this exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dragon Ball NXT. Now let's take it away by throwing it up high to the sky in the sky.
Hello, everybody. My name is From Zero to Shiro, but you can just call me Kaio Shiro, and I'm the SK for Dragon Ball NXT. I'm super excited to be here, but you guys aren't here to listen to me yap. You're here for them, so let's pass it right on down to our favorite Neo-Tuffle.
Hi, I am Hey Feifei. I am a goober on the internet. I'm a fart VTuber, soon to be slime girl VTuber. And my goal in life is to remind you that you're important, valid, amazing. You make a difference in this world, and I'm proud of you. Today I'm going to be playing the lovely and she Neo-Tuffle's Nymph. But I also play other characters here on Treasure Tales like Nora from Digimon Encode, as well as Pulsemon. But that's really all there is about me. I'm just a goober on the internet. So here you go, Flambe.
Oh, thanks. Nom, 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 nom. Well, that wasn't food. That was a ball. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Others. My name is Nell Celestine. I'm the face of the Treasure Tales channel over here. And if you like what we do and you want to support us, you can click any of those doobly-doo links down below. I'm playing Flambe tonight. I also play Ellie on Dimension Chasers. I played Sunny on our Digimon Encode miniseries, as well as Fun Beamon. And I'm also the DM for our Metal Gear Rogue campaign, which is almost done recording, so we almost have every episode ready to go for that, so be excited. It's going to be amazing. I don't have a ball, so I'm just going to pass this microphone over to Fava.
Oh, where'd you get the microphone? Hello, I'm Minty. I'm the grandma of the graphic team here on Treasure Tales, and here I'm playing Fava the Saiyan, and over on Dimension Chasers, I play Angel/Thomas, and over on Digimon Encode, I am Fumiko and Itmon. And I think that's it, so I guess pass the mic over to Axel. Did we, take this from the, announcer?
Maybe.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay. Well, hello, everybody. I am Blaze49. I'm going to be playing Axel this evening, the Android Swordsman. You can find me over at Digimon Encode, where I am the DM over there. You can also find me over at Dimension Chasers. That's another game I run, where I DM that game over there. But it's on hiatus, but it should be back pretty soon. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over to our DM.
Let us begin today's session, picking up where we left off last time. Flambe, you, having been possessed, carrying Nymph with you, are gonna go and speak with Axel. As you are coming out to this area, you can hear a loud commotion. People in the stands seem very unhappy. This whole ordeal has put them on edge, and there is just this wave of paranoia floating through the air.
This is so stupid.
Well, best thing to do is to solve it, right? Hey, Axel!
Yeah, Flambe?
So, you have robot eyes, right? Right, Kira? He has robot eyes? Kira?
I mean, I am a robot, and I do have eyes, so they would be robot eyes.
So, Nymph might get disqualified if we don't prove that she's innocent. So, how about you use those eyes, look back at your recording, and see if you can find out what happened in super duper slow mode speed.
Alright. I don't see why not. Can I review the footage, Shira?
Yeah, you can.
What do I see?
Given the current angle that you're at, where you were watching, you see the kick and then the explosion.
Well, it looked like I saw her kick Aspa, and then Aspa exploded.
Okay. Did we see Nymph? What was it again? Their eyes turned green, you said?
Yes.
Did you see that?
Shira?
Yeah, you saw her eyes turn green.
Yeah, I did see her eyes turn green.
Okay. So, what might have caused that? What could have happened? Someone said it might be magic, but your sensors pick up magic?
No, they do not. That's kind of antithetical to a lot of technology.
Gotta figure this out. We gotta be detectives.
Flambe, take Axel out of view.
Oh, okay. She's gonna grab Axel and start to drag him along.
All right.
Hey, 10, we're gonna go do some stuff. We're gonna try to figure things out and start to solve the problem. Do you want to come?
10 looks at you and is just like, does this have anything to do with Nymph?
Yep.
Who else would it have to do? She's not saying this out loud because she can't right now.
Well, if it can help clear Nymph's name, then of course I want to help.
Awesome. Dr. Kira, do you want to join?
Caro goes, well, I don't see how I could be of much use, but if you have any need for technical expertise, you can always come and get me.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Hey, Stocking. Kara says that she's not able to help us with something, which means you can, right?
Oh my god! Why?
It depends on what you need help with.
We're trying to solve what happened to Nymph's battle partner.
You mean opponent?
That's the word.
Well, I'm not very savvy in those things. But you came to the right girl. She just smiles and she goes, I don't know about magic, but I do have this. She pulls out a small little case. On it, it says detective and then capsule.
Oh!
Within these capsules, you'll have everything that you need in order to solve any sort of crime or mystery.
Awesome, thank you.
Normally, things like this go for an easy $100,000, but for my friends, you can use them for free.
Thanks, and we'll make sure that we promote them.
With that, she does lean into you. Besides, maybe it'll get me some brownie points with Axel.
Oh my god.
Hidden thumbs
Still
up.
trying to get my blueprints.
Hidden thumbs up from Axel's side, but he can't see it.
She looks at you and just goes, oh, that's right. Make sure to put in a good word for me, Flambe.
Will do.
Tell him that he can call me anytime with those blueprints. All the way in the back, you just hear, the bitch like you couldn't read him anyway.
Father, I need to borrow Airy.
Wait, what?
Airy, we got treats. We need your help. You want in?
Wait, what's going on?
That's a
Forte
good dog.
kind of like raises an eyebrow. You know, you guys collecting a group of people as you slowly make your way down is real inconspicuous.
And
That's
your eyes
my-
are blue.
That's my job. Let's go.
All right.
Aerie stops to look at Fava. Borf.
Yeah. Oh,
And then follows with the group.
Fava looks puzzled. Like, what the?
With that, you do see Roma he's got his arms crossed against his chest, one of his gloved fingers tapping against his forearm.
Yeah? Something on your mind?
Well, there's a lot on my mind, but right now I need to focus on the whole, my job for today.
Which is?
Well, after the incident at the last Neo Budokai, we made sure that we added more security. He being one of that security measures. Gonna come over here, look at you, put his hand on your shoulder and go, just in case I'm not back for your first match, good luck. I'm gonna go see what they're up to, and then I'm gonna go look around the arena. Do a perimeter check.
Right. Slowly look over to Bean.
Bean's gonna look at you with a slight smile, but she's not, like, it's unnerved.
I imagine so.
Yeah. With that, I'm going to roll back to the crew over here.
The Scooby crew.
If we're out of view from the public, this is probably are we not,
I mean, you guys could try to work your way to an area that wouldn't be around the public, but like you guys were walking out of the arena, so a lot of this is like crowds and crowds of people. The more you get like out of the main arena area, the louder the discourse is getting. You have people starting to Saiyans and humans kind of getting into arguments. You can see Saiyans and humans also fighting against Namekians and Majin. It seems that what happened with Nymph became more of a discourse of who should be allowed in the Neo Budokai.
Well, this looks like this is all the more reason we need to solve this, right?
This is so stupid.
There's clearly a political setup. I don't know what that means, but that's what it says in this detective book.
As you say that, you do hear Roma in the distance go, "Okay, what's going on?"
We're here to find the truth. And she clicks the capsule and puts on the detective cat hat and a stylish coat.
You see Roma as he raises up one finger like he's about to say something, completely stop, and then turn to look at Axel. What are you doing?
We're trying to figure out what happened.
You're talking about what happened in the ring with Nymph.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of obvious.
Well, if you don't tell me, I have no actual idea. You could have been sent on a mission. I don't know.
Well, if we were to be sent on a mission, we probably wouldn't still be in the Budokai.
We're on a mission to save our friend.
All right. What are you going to do now?
She's pointing around. I don't know what everything caused this yet, but the reason we got to solve this is to prevent more of that. And she's pointing at like a bunch of the infighting between the different groups.
Look, I'll worry about making sure that the crowd doesn't get too restless. Until then, what's your current plan?
There was someone who yelled that out in the middle of, like, right after the event about them not allowing Tuffles to be here, right? She's gonna look over at Axel and 10.
Yeah, someone did say that.
We could start
See
there.
10 is she looks a little like upset, like not like sad. She looks like she's mad, but it's like she doesn't fully know how to express it. And then talking with her hands and using her voice, she's just like, I just don't understand. It's like any fighter could see that Nymph wasn't trying, and it's just... The problem isn't the fact that Nymph wasn't trying. The fact is currently prejudice. Look, we don't talk about this a lot, but there's a lot of people that believe that Namekians, Majins, and even Saiyans shouldn't take part in the Budokais at all. That's not to mention any other alien race.
Wow, it's been 200 years and they're still like this.
It's unfortunate, but when you have so many different groups vying for political power and control over one area, doesn't matter how long passes. Problem is, issues will always arise. There have been plenty of places and people that have become acclimated to each other, but I don't know.
We'll find this. We'll find the real reason. We'll get this all smoothed out, and then things will calm down. And she's gonna throw a sleeveless jacket on Axel, so that way it goes over top of his current jacket.
Forced to hide like a scared child.
With that, Roma does look over at Flambe, though it's not like he's looking at Flambe. It's more like he's looking through Flambe. As he goes, "Hey, you're the one holding Nymph right now, right?"
Yep.
Hey, Nymph, just know you've got some people out here that are rooting for you.
Sure feels like that.
No, you can speak anytime you want, right?
I don't think I should, Flambe.
Okay. If you ever do, you can feel free, okay?
With that, Roma is going to start to do a perimeters. He waves to you all and begins going around. I'm just
Flambe is gonna pull out a detective's jacket and hat for 10 as well.
Flambe, put your hand on Axel.
Sure.
Ask Axel if they're okay with me going in them first.
Hey, Axel, are you okay with Nymph going inside of you first?
I don't see why not. Certain she gotta swap bodies?
I'm not swapping. Put a cut on Axel.
I'm gonna need to give you a little nick here for a second. Boop.
Why is that?
I'm going to transform with inside Flambe, where the smoke will come out of her pores. Because we're both Majin, so that works. And then have the smoke, steam, goo enter through the cut on Axel.
Odd choice, but okay.
You take a single point of damage.
It's to not, like...
I can't afford the damage, but
It's to not do it in public, so, like, you know, it stops us from leaving and then coming back in.
Alright.
Alright, you have normal Nymph in you. Flambe, you have Majin Nymph in you.
Okay. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna get a doggy hat detective hat and a detective doggy bow tie for Aerie.
You do understand this thing doesn't come with sets of clothes for the detective's kit, right?
Now it does.
Like,
It does.
it does now, I guess. It just comes with the tools that you need. Anyways.
You're saying that the hard-boiled hat and jacket don't come included?
No. Anyways.
That's a substandard detective's kit. That's all I'm saying.
What are you doing? Where are you going to start your investigation? Who are you going to go talk to?
We should split up. I'm inside both your heads now.
Okay. I'll take Aerie, you take 10.
Alright.
You recorded, so you'd be able to recognize that person's voice when you heard it. I was across the arena, so I didn't hear very well.
Alright.
I'll go around and see if I can find like any potential green-eyed people that stand out, or other people that have the same greenish eye color.
So I'm just looking for anyone with the same eye color?
No. You've got the recording, so you can hear their voice, right?
You can do both, eye color or voice.
So find them and question them.
Alright.
And you know how to do investigations, right?
I asked them questions about stuff.
I mean, I did watch this show, CSI West City.
There you go. Just mimic some of that. Axel, you can download the database.
Alright.
Right.
If we're gonna start somewhere, Axel, maybe we should check out with the security desk. And maybe they know of some weird stuff that may be going on. I don't know.
Is there a check-in?
Well, the fighters have to check in normally, right?
I don't think it was any of the fighters. At least none that registered. Alright. You guys go check the stand, or the info desk. We'll check around the stands.
Alright.
All right. I guess we'll go this way, huh, Axel?
Alright, let's all head on over.
Do me a favor and no PDA while I'm inside you.
I don't know what you're talking about. With not like it's not like she's my girlfriend. Anyways, let's just head on over.
I don't have one of those built in me.
What? What did you say?
Nothing. I was just talking to Nymph is all.
Make sure she knows that if she wants or needs to talk to anybody, I know I'm not very good at talking yet, but I consider her a friend.
Well, she can hear anything I hear right now. She just can't really talk.
Oh, is that how it works?
Axel, can I use your voice?
Yeah, Nymph, you can go ahead and do that real quick.
Thank you, 10. That means a lot right now.
All right, Axel and Flambe, I need you two to roll me an initiative check. We're gonna see who goes first.
Alright.
26.
20.
I guess we're starting with Flambe. Flambe, you are walking through the crowd. What exactly are you looking for? What is your current plan?
I'm gonna keep an eye out for anyone with the same kind of greenish hue of eyes. And I'm also gonna try to sense out for any magic. But the reason I have Aerie here Ari, you are close to the arena. Let me know if you smell anything that smells similar to that opponent that Nymph was fighting. Okay?
Ari kind of tilts her head. Orf.
Good girl.
All these people are helping me.
I'm gonna give Ari a treat.
As you try to, Ari kind of almost holds you back from giving her a treat as she shakes her head and rubs her nose with one of her paws and shakes her head again. Orf.
Okay, we can do it later. I'm gonna give Ari head pats.
You almost see an annoyed look on her face. Like, she's getting frustrated she can't communicate properly as she goes, Orf, and then rubs her nose and then points towards the arena.
Oh, let's go then. Let's go to the arena.
So you walk away, Ari just like, Orf, and then follows.
I guess you didn't get a good smell before. Go get a good smell. All right, Ari, let's try to look around, see if we can find or sense anything. So,
Roll me a perception check. You get a +5 because of Ari's keen senses.
Can I add my form bonus?
Such a good girl. Go
what is a percentage or perception?
Just any pro or con.
I will use motivation then. 16 plus 3. 19 plus 5 is 24. And then, what is Nymph adding to the roll?
Just one. Form bonus is only one when I'm in you.
All right, 25.
Ari seems to notice something. She runs over to it.
Of course.
At about where the explosion happened. It's more like here, right? I think it was.
It was about there, yeah.
Ari stops. And on the ground, you see a white substance.
In the detective stuff, is there sample bottles?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to put it into the sample bottle, but I'm also going to let Ari sniff it.
Okay, yeah. Ari...
What is it? What's the consistency of it?
Goo.
Does it look like mine?
It looks similar to your skin tone.
Would I discern if it looks like a tuffle?
Roll me a skill check. You can do this with advantage.
Okay. May I add my observation to it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a 3. Let's do it again. 28?
28?
Or 27?
Yes. This is a spongy, fleshy bit from a tuffle.
Flambe, this is a tuffle. This isn't mine.
Would they have been able to survive that explosion then?
I don't know. I'm the only tuffle that I know.
Well, let's see if we can find out. Ari, get a good sniff.
Ari takes a sniff, and then what you notice from Ari, she starts to freak out after getting a good whiff of the scent, looking in several different directions, and then taking off.
Tell other Nymph. I'm gonna follow her.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna follow her while Nymph tells other Nymph.
Axel,
Yeah?
we found something.
What would that be?
And before you can do that, we're gonna cut to the other group and see what they were up to while you were doing that investigation.
Alright.
You guys walk around and are looking for the security desk. You do eventually find it. On the door, you do say that it says that they are in. You go inside.
Yeah?
You open the door, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the desk at first, but there is a little bell. 10 clicks it. You know, you hear the bring bring. She turns and looks at you and goes, I've always wanted to do that, sorry. And then you hear something behind you. How can I help you?
Oh, hey there, Brick. Sprouse asked me to look into that incident with Nymph earlier when her opponent Aspa kind of just exploded on the field.
She didn't do it.
Well, I know that, and you know that, but a lot of the people in the crowd don't seem to think so.
I know. They've been causing violent uproars ever since. I'm not a particular fan of it. While Nymph is no friend of mine and is a troublemaker, I have a nose for when actual trouble's been caused. And Nymph played by the rules. For once.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, Nymph, to be fair, you did go into a theme park without paying for it.
I was told to go in. I walked in.
It was also the time we went and just took stuff from the store that one time.
I paid for it.
Well, didn't someone else end up paying for it?
That's how credit works, Axel.
10 looks, and it's just like, I don't know if this is a productive conversation.
Oh, so you're the one I was supposed to find and make sure that the payment got done.
1 step forward, 2 steps back for Nymph, I swear.
I'm sure we'll be able to get all this taken care of once we figure out what happened. You have any suggestions of where we should start looking? All I've got's a video that I took, but my video wasn't at the best angle.
Let's see what other angles we might get from the other broadcast cameras.
Well, how many broadcast cameras do you have?
The Neo Budokai currently has 4. One for differing angles and for reactions from the crowd.
With that, he does kind of walk past you all onto the other side as he pulls them up.
You gotta thank Sprouse for me. Normally, I wouldn't have access to the cameras, but he pulled some strings to make sure that I did.
Was there any reason for that?
I think he said that he wanted to make sure he could get good footage. Something about proteges or something.
All right. Well, depending on how much footage you got, I might be able to approximate a 3D image of what happened during the fight.
Let's see what kind of angles we have going on. Seems that fight had 2 cameras pointed at it, 2 differing angles, and the other cameras were pointed at the crowds to get reactions. We'd only need the footage from right before or around the time of the incident.
Well, no, we want to have footage of the entire fight, just in case whatever caused her to explode happened earlier on in the fight and only was triggered after the right before the explosion.
I guess that makes a good point. If you give me about 15 minutes, I'll have the footage you need.
All right, I appreciate it.
With this, it's about this time. Nymph! You get a message from Nymph!
Axel, we found something.
What'd you find?
At the arena where they exploded, there's skin of another Neo-Tuffle. Ares smelled it and ran off.
Does that mean there was Neo-Tuffer inside her when she went boom? Or does that mean there may have been a Neo-Tuffle causing all this?
All I know is my race steals bodies. I'm different. I've never met another one before. At this point, you can feel, and Flambe can feel it too. She was really angry inside you the whole time, and you could probably feel the rage, but she feels sad now.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I ain't never met another member of my race neither. Well, I don't even know if you really call a android a race.
More like an abomination, am I right? She's gonna chuckle.
That's one way of putting it. All right, well, we're currently getting as much of the video as we can. Might also want to try and scour the web to see if anyone caught what happened on camera and posted it already. If we get enough video, I can approximate a 3D image of the entire fight.
So what's going on?
Well, they found some Neo-Tuffle skin over on the arena by where Aspa exploded.
It wasn't mine.
And it wasn't Nymph.
So does that mean there was another Tuffle in the ring?
Might have been one inside of Aspa, if I remember. Oh, did you tell us what happened with Aspa last time?
We could have just assumed.
Okay. Well, last time Aspa was going to enter the Budokai, the preliminary one we were at last time where I fought you, she was going to use Nymph to try and up her power in order to win.
She was a weakling.
Nymph saying she was a weakling. Maybe we should not speak ill dead so quickly, Nymph.
Why? She killed herself in front of me.
Well, we don't know that, honestly. It might have been someone else causing that explosion. Regardless, what ended up happening last time was she didn't think she was strong enough, so she got a Neo-Tuffle to boost her up. So what might have happened is she might have tried to do the same thing again.
Well, before she showed promise, before I found out she was a weakling. And she used all of this time to keep, instead of improving,
try to find another way out.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't, that part of the story doesn't sound too important right now. Anyways, we're trying to get the, video right now, Nymph. Where should we meet you at?
I'm inside you, Axel. Do you mean where's Flambe?
I mean, I meant you as in like the royal you, meaning both yourself and Flambe.
The royal you? Sorry.
Well, you ain't never heard of that before? It is a term that is used. Like the royal we. When
You say that, and you look at Brick watching this conversation as he goes,
It's real weird to see a person talk to themselves and know that they're speaking to another person.
you get used to it. It's a little less creepy when you realize it, if you think of it more like a two-way radio.
I'm not a radio. I've been on this planet for so long, and I've just been demoted to a walkie-talkie.
well, that's better than an appliance, I guess.
Oh, Axel, you're not an appliance.
I know that. I get called that sometimes.
Sometimes.
I figured I'd be generous. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, I
think.
I can relay where Flambe.
All right. I think we're gonna take our first break here.
All right. We're going to take a short break, then we're going to clear some ads, and we'll be right back. Please stand on by.
Hey folks, Editor Nova here. Just wanted to use this quick ad break to remind y'all to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the show so far. And if you do, I'm sure you'll love all the other shows we've got on the channel. Thank you all for your patience, and now, back to the episode.
And we are back.
All right. In the middle of the investigation, in order to make sure that the crowd does not get too restless, Shizuru announces the next match of the Neo Budokai. All right, you've been waiting long enough. I guess it's time for the next round while we still figure out some details from the last one. Hopefully this one won't be as explosive. We have Carla and Rika! As she puts her hands up, you can see Carlia and Rika taking their place center stage. Carlia looks at Rika with a smile and goes, Carlia win. Unfortunate for you. Rika looks at her and goes, that's certainly an attitude. But you have no idea what I'm capable of. No, Carlia no care. Carlia win. Shizuru goes, all right, heated words have been exchanged. I can feel it from here. I'm gonna get this match underway. Rika, looking at Carlia from a distance, goes, I'm gonna start hitting you now, and I don't know when I'm gonna stop.
Can me and 10 watch it from the security room?
Yeah, sure.
Since we're waiting for the video to be compiled anyways?
Yeah, you can. Shizuru puts her hands up and goes, let the fight begin! Unlike the other matches where there was a very clear dash and rush in from all fighters, Carlia and Rika actually starts out much slower. The two of them seem to be sizing up each other. They seem to be taking their time to understand the other one's sort of stance and the way that they fight. Those watching can see that Carlia has a very interesting battle stance. It doesn't look so refined as many of the other fighters, but there's a certain level of strength to it and understanding of how her body works with both the staff weapon that she has and her fighting style. Eventually, it doesn't take long, the two of them are able to begin clashing in the center of the ring. Carlia using her staff to try to hit against Rika, but Rika is nimbly able to dodge out of the way. Rika then goes in for a furious assault of blows with her own strikes, using her teachings from the Crane School in order to try to get an upper hand. However, very interestingly enough, Carlia dodges as if seeing the style of fighting. There is a tense back and forth between the two of them. Carlia is able to push Rika back a little bit. Rika is able to push Carlia back a little bit. And all in all, neither of them seems to be getting the upper hand. There's no decisive winner of this fight yet. It's at this time that Carla makes a smile. She grins while facing off against Rika. Rika looks at her, cocks an eyebrow a little bit, seeing this overcoming confidence that Carla has as Carla starts to go faster and faster. She's able to predict and dodge and move out of Rika's path of her strikes. And unfortunately, this starts to give Carla the upper hand against Rika. Rika begins to get pushed back further and further as the two of them continue their fight. A dance between the two is happening, but Rika's on the back foot. She can't seem to land any more strikes against Carla. She keeps trying and fighting, and for all of her might, it just seems like she can't. Carla takes her bow staff and is able to crack Rika in the ribs. She lets out a gasp of air and hits to the ground. Carla, spinning her bow staff and then sticking it across her shoulders, looks down at Rika and goes, "See? Easy. Carla win." Rika, her eyes glow just slightly, a faint yellowish green. Her pupils seem to contract, and then everything returns to normal as she stands up and goes and strikes against Carla, dealing an uppercut from underneath of her chin. Carla flying back just slightly and then landing as she looks at Rika and goes, "No, you shouldn't." "What?" Rika goes, "You shouldn't be so sure. You know what they say, confidence can really kill you." With that, Rika begins her own assault again, faster and faster, using a very similar move that we've seen before as she begins to use Wrath of the Tiger Festival. Claw-like attacks keep going. Carla takes a couple of hits, but she's able to deal with it. It's at this time that Carla once again knocks back at Rika, and as their fighting has continued, they have slowly moved closer and closer towards the edge of the arena. The two of them are going blow for blow, dodging and ducking, one hit after the other, one cracking a hit into the stomach, the other cracking a hit into the shoulder. Eventually, they both go for one hit and cross-counter each other in the face. The crowd watches in awe as this happens. Almost the wave of paranoia that you have seen is now slowly begun to dissipate. And then, in a singular moment, you hear Shizuru speak. "That's it! The match is over!" Carla looks a little confused. Rika looks a little confused. As the crowd gasps in awe, they had been fighting and slowly made their way to the edge of the arena. One of their feet had touched the ground. Standing there, the two of them still mid-clash. Rika looks down to see that she had stepped out of bounds. Carla wins! Due to ring out by Rika! Rika looks at Carla and goes, I wasn't paying attention." Carla looks and goes, "No, this not how want win. Unfortunate." Rika falls to her knees. I lost by ring out? We got to 10 watching within the room with Axel, her hands going over her mouth. She goes, oh, Rika.
It's an unfortunate part of this competition that a lot of people don't pay much attention to. Pretty easy to get maneuvered and pushed off the edge if your opponent's thinking about it. Although I don't think that's what happened in this case.
Carla looks at Rika and goes, Carla no like win like that. Me you fight again. Me prove me win. For real. Rika looks up at her. It's just like, I don't. No, Carla, no. You skilled fighter. Me like fighting you. Push limit. Got too excited and unfortunate. She holds out her hand to Rika. Rika looks at her and She takes it, helps her get up once again onto the arena. Carlisle looks at Rika and goes, "Me win for now. Hold title. Win next match for you two." Rika's like, "I don't know how I feel about someone winning a match for me, but I can't say you didn't at least push me to the point where I wasn't paying attention. See, like said, Carlisle win. Carlisle best. You know, you don't always have to speak in the third person, right? It easier. Well, give credit where credit is due. Thanks for the match, Carlisle." "You welcome, Rika." The two of them clasp their hands together and shake. It cuts to Shizuru. She's holding the mic. "This is what the Budokai is all about. Look at it. It's just it's so heartwarming. The sportsmanship. It is unfortunate that Rika got the ring out, but just look. These two rivals. This is what I'm here for." With that, the two of them do walk off, and the winner of this round, and moving on, is Carlisle. With that, you do hear Shizuru goes, "What a stunning display. Oh, I'm so happy. Hopefully our next match is just as good." So after a short break, we will come back with Arda versus Forte. With that, you have Forte as he looks over at Fava. He starts stretching a little bit. All right, so do I go in, guns blazing? Do I wait? Second question, jacket on, jacket off. Jacket on, jacket off.
I mean, whatever makes you comfortable, man. You didn't even know anything about your competition?
Well, I was watching him earlier from across the ring. He's been pretty intently watching everybody else, so that's means he's probably at least a decent fighter. But don't worry. He grips his hand together and points his thumb at himself. "I think I got this in the bag."
Why the do you do this to me? What?
I imagine Fava says it out loud too.
I mean, yeah, you got this. We still have to fight after all, so.
He smiles, and there is the short break time in between combat, and it is during that time, or now, we are actually going to cut back Flambe. Ari is currently running through the crowds of people.
Oh, right.
Onwards, Ari! Forward, forward! And she's gonna be charging after her.
You see Ari, she keeps stopping, looking around and running. She keeps going, and eventually she stops. A gentleman stands there, his back to everybody, a black cloak over top of him.
I'm looking down at Ari.
Ari looks, she starts growling.
I'm gonna tap this black cloak person on the shoulder.
You can't. Like, you're about 5 feet from him at this point, as Ari is growling. As the growling begins to happen, the man does not turn around and goes, "Oh, well, that is very unfortunate. I thought I'd have a little more time."
Apparently not.
Who are you?
"I bet you would like to know. Unfortunately for you, Nymph, it's not really in the cards right now. Though I do have a favor to ask, and maybe it's entirely possible that you'll just listen, and I won't have to continue with my plans. But if you could stay out of my way, that would be incredibly helpful."
Inside my head, so I'm not saying this out loud. Hey, Nymph, tell other Nymph to get Axel to start recording this with the cameras. I'm sure they have security cameras.
I'll direct. I did direct where we were going in the last scene, so.
Brick, you mind if we kind of move where the security cameras are pointing? Sounds like Flambe and Nymph and Ari might have found something.
"Yeah, here." With that, you tell him about proximity, and he starts going to the cameras. When he gets to the cameras that would be pointing around where they are, there's nothing but static.
Motherfucker.
They can't see us.
Oh,
The gentleman in the black cloak, still with his back to you the entire time, continues. "Nymph, I'm just gonna need you to make sure that you stay out of the rest of the tournament. Do that, and everything will go smoothly.
Why?
'Cause you're
Important.
Well, that much is obvious. But tell me why.
If I told you why, that'd be spoilers now.
But she's not in any danger in the tournament.
Do I recognize this voice?
Roll me a check to see if you do.
I suppose I can't use observation here because observation is sight.
Yeah, no.
6 plus form bonus would be 9.
I'm motivated to help you.
Not even with that. You don't know. You don't know if you've heard it or not.
You're the first Neo-Tuffle I've seen. Well, seen.
In air quotes.
With that, he flares out his hands almost as, you know, the thing that people do when they're like, you know, hands up.
Yeah.
He does that. You can see a bit of his wrists as the jacket comes down. You can see the palish white skin that he has.
Oh, that's true. I might be the only one you've met, but that's okay. I'm sure you'll meet more in time.
Inside my head, hey Nymph, which one of you has your collar?
Don't carry it with me. It doesn't work anymore.
Don't worry about it. The collar wouldn't work anyway.
No, I said that was inside my head.
I know you did.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing in there?
Regardless to the fact.
I'll step out of this tournament right now. If you tell me more about us and what this is, I'll step out right now. I don't care about fighting.
Oh, it's true that you don't care about fighting. It's just unfortunate that you care about other things.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's not what we had hoped for you, but that's okay.
And who was we?
Legion. Oops. I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Think he'll be overly happy. I guess it's just my prideful personality. Until next time. Catch you later.
With that, he turns his head slightly and you can see a pure red eye as a weird black vistage portal appears behind him.
Umami beam!
Okay, you hit him. He turns into umami and the portal closes around it.
Ah, but if you remember, my umami beam has the suction thing, so he gets pulled into my hand.
The portal closes around it.
Oh, so my hand's in there now?
You no longer have a hand.
Oh, you really gotta hand it to him. Oh, wait.
Whoop. Your arm, I guess, is gone. Technically, the way that would have worked is it would have your beam would have hit and it would have started to move, and then the portal would have closed around it. Right?
Okay, so it didn't come.
So it didn't actually take your hand, but because you were also 5 feet away with it, right? So,
The suction is 10 feet.
I know, but
Oh well. I
you
tried.
go with 5 feet.
I tried. Well, at least he's
You
stuck
turned
at least he's stuck as a pork skewer for an hour, wherever he is.
Wherever he is. That is kind of funny, though. That is kind of funny. Right? Main villain's like, I'll see you later. Umami!
And just the silent dropping noise of a pork skewer on the ground.
Could you
around where-
imagine? Hold on. Can you imagine he gets back to his cabal of evil, right? And they're just like, huh.
Ah, villain A. How would your
Villain A? Villain A? Who left this pork skewer? We don't even eat food! So, Nymph, you just watched as they turned around, right? You can see their eye. Got turned into a pork skewer and then teleported away.
Nymph will reach out Flambe's hand. Like, not trying to take control of Flambe, but just like...
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we'll let you.
I know, but...
I'm sorry, Nymph. I tried. I wanted to pork skewer him before he got away.
Aries sits on the ground and turns their head to look up at you all.
Gonna reach down with the other hand and ruffle Aries' head.
Yeah, you tried. Thanks, Flambe.
I'll have to try harder next time. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I need some time to think, if that's okay.
Yeah, no worries. I hope
it
Axel
is-
is able to find something else out. Did the cameras come back online, though?
They do.
They got away, Axel.
Well, did you have any idea what they look like?
No,
Well, that'll make it harder to find him again later.
Eric, can you smell any pork skewers that might have fallen on the ground nearby?
Nymph is going to... Are we, like, in crowds or anything? I know we're in an office for Axel, but is Flambe and I, are we, like, with people near us or no?
No, you were on, like, the outskirt area where there weren't many people by the time. Now people are kind of starting to come over there after watching a man teleport himself away.
I'd like to leave for now, Flambe.
Alright, let's go to, like, one of the back rooms, like the locker room area. You can relax there, okay? I'll take Ari and we'll head there.
Where are you guys going?
To, like, you know, like the locker back room area where the combatants can keep their stuff and only the combatants are allowed in.
Axel, you and 10 are able to get the footage from... Why did his name leave me? Brick. You're able to get the footage from Brick currently.
Alrighty. Can I take a quick look at it to see if I can see what happened?
Well, he just gave you all of it. You'd have to start compiling it to make it into whatever you wanted. It just basically you have the playback footage that the cameras got from the fights now.
Can we do this in the combatant room, please?
Sure, if that's what you want.
I would very much like that. Please, Axel. Let's go.
Yeah, sure, head back to the combatant room.
As you guys head to the combatant room, you hear Shizuru go, It's over! The fight is over? As we cut back, Forte is laying face first on the arena floor. Fava, you watched in shock as the battle had only gone on for about 10 seconds. Arda stands there, complete at a distance from Forte, and just goes,
Oh, that is very unfortunate for you. Do me a favor. Don't die. I'm not trying to be disqualified.
Are there any holes in him or anything, or is he just like knocked out?
Right now,
It's your fight.
It has been 10 seconds and he hit the ground. Like, that's it. Like, she basically went, the fight begins! And then Forte hit the ground.
Weird. Did Arda like not do anything?
From what you could tell, it didn't look like it. If you would like to, you can roll a check.
Yeah, I could. Do I add anything? Like, I don't know if Clever Thinker is applicable here.
We can say that it works here.
Any other stat added, or just a straight D20? Where'd
Just-
all my dice go? Oh well, I'll use this one.
Which would you use mine? Okay, you didn't use mine.
Well-
You don't want to use
these
his.
ones are mine then.
Don't use this one. That's a bad idea.
These ones are mine. That's right.
Sorry, I moved them so they weren't in the way for the last shot.
Okay. Even with that +6, it's still 10.
It did not look like Arta moved an inch. You do notice that it looks like he is wiping off his left hand, though.
So it must have just been so quick I couldn't catch it then.
With that, Forte is carried off on a stretcher. We'll be right back after these short messages. You see that after that fight, like, the crowd didn't even have a chance to get excited. Like, it was like, whoa, what the hell? People are in shock and awe, and there is a complete just air of shock over the crowd at current. Fava, what are you currently thinking about? At this point, Bean does kind of come walking over to you. Doesn't say anything yet, because I asked you what you're thinking about, but she is walking over.
Nah, he's just kind of like just rubbing his fingers together, kind of like anxiously.
As
So you kind of like dig your nails into your other fingers and stuff.
Yeah, as you do that, you see Bean walk over, puts her hand on your shoulder. Are you okay?
Me, yeah, but I have no idea what happened. Did you catch it?
Barely.
What did you see?
That Arda is incredibly fast. If he isn't defeated before, well, look, I know I said I'd give you a chance. Fava, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you can fight him.
What do you mean? You told me to back out?
I'm telling you that it's your decision to do it, but from one fighter to another, Arda is out of your league.
I'll decide that for myself. But thanks for your concern, though. He's gonna get up and stretch. Guess I'm up next.
There's still a little time before your match. If you'd like, you should go check on Forte.
Yeah, I planned on it. Would you want to come with, or?
No. I currently want to do some reconnaissance.
Alrighty then. I'll leave you to it. I'm sorry, I had to like quickly Google that word to be like, what does this mean?
It's like a 1 mana white spell that lets you remove a attacking creature from combat.
Oh my god.
Good lord, children. Anyways, the group that is reconvened over here.
Well, once we're in the back room, I'm gonna message Sprouse and let him know that we've found some stuff and where we're at.
Nymph is gonna leave both of your bodies and reconnect in the middle. Just only one Nymph right now. You Oh, excellent. Finally found another Neotuffle. Isn't this great? Oh, goody.
After a bit, Sprouse does enter the room.
Oh, hi, Sprouse. Flambe has so much to tell you. I'm gonna head out for a bit. I'm not feeling well. Who knew that I couldn't feel well?
Nymph,
Nymph is gonna just walk or start to fly away.
I'm
following after her.
Alright, 10, you could tell what you found, and I'll tell what I found. And Flambe's gonna pull out the sample and explain all the details from our encounter.
Aries going with you, Axel. Ken goes, well, Axel's really the one that has it analyzed, but we got a couple of other camera angles of the fight, so maybe we can show that the point of impact wasn't the point of explosion, maybe? I don't know. I was mostly just asked to help, and I didn't do much.
No, you did a lot. And Axel wouldn't have that info if it wasn't for you.
Okay, so we got something. And what did the rest of you get?
Well, we think we found the person. They were a Neotuffle with red eye. The emphasis on one, they only saw one. Ari was able to track them by scent. I tried to capture them by turning them into umami, but they were sucked into a portal.
Well, that's new.
You also mentioned a weird name. Something about a Legion, that's the word. And they wanted Nymph to not participate because they were super important. Oh yeah, and when I was talking to Nymph inside of me, they were also able to talk to Nymph inside of me. That was really weird.
I don't know enough about Neotuffles to see if that tells me anything. It's entirely possible that they can just hear because Nymph was inside you. So I don't know.
So, is this enough to prove her innocence?
I don't know, being honest. The fact that it's another Neotuffle also might complicate things.
But it shows Nymph is innocent.
Did you get a confession and record it out of him?
Well, we told Axel that where we were, so she's gonna look over at 10.
Couldn't see anything or hear anything. The cameras were shorted out.
Would there have been, out of character, would there have been anything else around that might have recorded it?
Not that you know of.
Well, what about the sample? Can we prove that it's not Nymph with the sample?
Are Neotuffle samples different? We'd still need to send it back to a lab. Look, the biology of a Neotuffle is we don't know.
Roma was flying around patrolling. Check with them, see if they saw us.
That's actually a good idea. I haven't seen Roma in a while, actually. Let me see if I can contact him. It's about at this time that Sprouse starts to get a communication. He pulls something off of his waist. Looks like a communication device of some kind. And you see his face turn very sour. He clicks the button to activate it. And you see a gentleman, clad in all blue, fully holographic, large, spiky hair, and a beard. As he looks over, he is wearing a robe of sorts. As this gentleman begins to speak.
So you finally answer, Commander Sprouse. I've been trying to get a hold of you for quite some time.
Chancellor Green, what do I owe the pleasure?
Yes. The Saiyan High Council has spoken. We've come to a decision. You're to turn the Neo-Tuffle weapon over to us and dictate that she will lose or be disqualified from the tournament. You're gonna have to repeat that. I think you glitched. Didn't catch what you said. You know exactly what I said, Sprouse. I said bring that Neo-Tuffle weapon here.
She's not a weapon. She's my friend.
And her name's Nymph, so use it. Excuse me. You heard me. Now, the next thing I'm gonna tell you is I'm not disqualifying Nymph yet. I still have a team, making sure and checking every nook and cranny. We already have a lead, so we're gonna follow it. And if that didn't make myself clear, let this be very clear. Nymph isn't going anywhere. She's gonna continue this tournament if she so chooses. And I'm gonna prove that she didn't do anything. I gave you a direct order, Commander. Yeah, if you want to, fire me. The next person in line is Roma, who's gonna follow the exact same lead as me. I don't think you have anyone past that. So, your move. Now, I'm busy with this tournament. Until next time, Commander, or Chancellor. This is Sprouse. Over and out. Do not hang up the phone on me, boy, as he breaks the communicator.
Oh, if you didn't do that, I was going to.
Yeah. Chancellor Green's a bit of an ass. A very big ass. But what are you gonna do about parents? Anyways.
I bring mine chocolate.
We're gonna keep this conversation between us for the time being. But past that, you,
Okay.
me, and 10 are gonna go find this person and get a confession out of them.
Okay. They turned into umamis, so they've got about an hour before they turn back. Unless they're really strong, but they turn super easily, so...
So we'll just have to ask someone who knows magic then, won't we?
Oh, why don't we ask my little sister? You said that she's, like, really good with magic stuff before, right?
Well, it's true. Certainly knows a thing or two.
Or we could ask Papa, but he's not here right now.
We'll go talk to Hex. If she can find it, and we can get there, then we'll get the answers we need. We'll do it all before the second round even starts. Let's cut to the other group. You guys are currently flying out over most of South City.
Why are you following me, Axel? You have to enter the tournament. Go back.
Nah, tournament ain't that important.
I'm fine. I've never been better.
Well, that ain't got much to do with it. I told you that, you ain't gonna be alone no more. And, I meant what I said. And it seems like now is not the best time for you to be alone.
She's gonna, like, stop and just look down for a minute. I know. A lot of you have helped me. What am I supposed to do, Axel?
What do you mean?
I've been looking for more of me. I've been looking for Colt. I finally found someone. And they don't want me either. I'm getting nowhere.
Well, to me, you're still Nymph, right? It don't matter what your past is or nothing, you're still you.
I don't even know what my past was, Axel.
Does that matter?
I guess not.
Like, I get it. I'd love to know more about any other androids that Dr. Caro created, or any other androids in general, but that don't make me who I am. I'm still Model G no matter what anybody else says. And ain't nothing nobody else can do to change that. No matter what any other Neo-Tuffle says, does, or anything like that, you're still Nymph. It don't matter what nobody else says.
What's the point?
Heck, apparently your past had to do with Piccolo, right?
Apparently it did.
Well, ain't none of that stuff mattered.
I'm being pulled in a lot of directions right now, Axel. I have friends. I have you. And Flambe and Bava and Ten, Rika, Sprouse. I've never had friends before. And now I'm being confronted by someone I don't know who they are. And they don't want me to compete. But I don't know what to do.
Well, what do you want?
I don't know.
Well, that doesn't sound much like the Nymph I know. He's a very confident Neo-Tuffle who knows exactly what it is she wants.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care too much about your past and none of that stuff, what some other Neo-Tuffle told you, none of that. Just tell me what it is you want to do. If you don't want to compete no more, I ain't gonna bring it up again. But if part of you still wants to fight in this tournament, I'm gonna make sure that happens.
I don't know what I want yet. I want to know more. I entered this tournament, getting all these eyes on me, hoping maybe a Neo-Tuffle would see it. Maybe I wouldn't be the only one that's been this monster that everyone's made me out to be. Maybe I can bond with someone over that. And I found one, and I don't know what to do anymore. I put up this act a lot. I'm so tired. For now, I think I need to be alone.
Nope. I feel like right now is the worst time for you to be alone. You gotta remember, when you were inside me and I transformed, I got a little bit of you inside of me. And I can kind of recognize that you feel alone a lot of the time. And I don't want you to feel that way no more. I know what it's like to feel like you're the only one. Before I entered the Neo Budokai, I never really left the lab except for Karo on occasion. I never met no other androids. I barely met any other people. And I didn't really have the emotional range to recognize the kind of loneliness that was, but looking back, I sure could have used some kind of companionship. And I ain't want you to kind of suffer through something like that, especially now that you got friends that care about you.
It's a new problem to have, not a bad one.
Well, at the very least, don't you want to come see how Fava's match is gonna go?
Yeah, I'd like that.
All right. Let's go ahead and stop by the store on the way back and pick up some snacks or something. That's because that's why we came over here, right? We came over to pick up some snacks.
You really are learning from me, aren't you? Yeah, let's bring some back for everyone.
All right.
And I don't think there is a better place to call it for today.
All right, everybody. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. And if you like what we do and you want to support us further, we have an official Patreon. You can sign up there for as little as $1 a month, or you can go all the way up to our $200 Grand Master tier. And if you're on the YouTube side, you can also become a YouTube member. Also, shoutouts to Moto for being our current Grand Master on Patreon. If you want to stay in touch with the community, we have an official Discord. Also, if you want to share your love for our community in public, we have a Treasure Tales merch shop. The item shop is open. Come on, get your stuff. All those links are down in the description down below. But before you leave a comment. Tell us your favorite part of today's episode, and how it's why, at least in my opinion, it's unfortunate we didn't get to see Nymph dressed up as a detective. We got to see everybody else dressed up as a detective, except for Fava, obviously. But Nymph was part of the investigation team and didn't dress up like a detective. I need fan art of Detective Nymph. With that being said, thank you so very much for watching, everyone. We'll catch you on the next one. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What does fate have in store for our intrepid heroes now? Be sure to follow the channel so you don't miss the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.